Welcome to the second audio podcast for Rise of Immortals.
Alright, first thing then, we'll do quick introductions.
I'm Steve Wetherill, I'm the producer and Trovok on the forums.
I'm Amanda Flock, I'm the lead designer, and PG Bacon on the forums. Tasty.
I'm Mike Berman, I am a technical/effects artist, and I go by Mike B on the forums.
That's a pretty original name.
Yeah, it took me a while.
And I'm Slash, Mr. Slash. No, I'm just Mr. Anderson, I go by Barrick in the forums. And we all like wine, as evidenced by the Freeze Frame Fridays, if you guys have seen them in the forums.
Oh yeah, did people comment on that?
Oh yeah. I was going to go see the third Transformers movie.
I heard it was pretty good.
Yeah, I did too, but
I heard it was the best, and I heard it was also the worst. If it's somewhere in between, then I'll be fine.
If it's in between being the best or the worst, if it's just meh.
If it's just another Transformers, sold.
So what's your favorite right now, Steve, and what was it before?
It remains, my favourite remains Kairi. She's been nerfed a little bit, probably for the better. I think it's a little more difficult, the kills with her ult, and some of her damage has been toned down, but she's still a lot of fun to play.
My favorite right now is Iceland. Actually, she's a nice, well-rounded, balanced character, and I've actually found that I really enjoy playing support. Icor was my last favorite character last time we did these podcasts.
What happened to Icor?
I decided just to start playing Iceland. I like healing and shielding people and wolfing around.
And you like females.
And I like playing chicks.
Turned over a new leaf.
I'd say my favorite now has to be Nethergist, which is kind of a hard choice for me, because now that we have the bling bling Psychazin skin in, I really like playing him still, and now that I can roll around the street with my 24s, it's...
If you practice, you'll get good at him.
Oh, if I practice, I'll get good at him. I think I'm the only one who plays him still.
Yeah, you need to practice.
But Nethergist is a really fun character to play. He's got a lot of great utility with his abilities. He's, he's a bit different from our other intelligence-type characters. He doesn't have a lot of direct damage, but he has a lot of damage over time. And with his ultimate, you can really, carve out, danger zones for your enemy and kind of manipulate their path. And he's really unique in the sense that, players that are playing against him really have to pay attention in order to survive. So we got some really cool skins coming down the line for him that are going to be fun for the community. They're going to be definitely be thrilling.
Yay!
But there's some really cool
skins
coming down the line for him, and I will be purchasing them myself. Steve has assured me that he'll take it out of my paycheck. Yeah. So Matt, what's your favorite Immortal now?
Let me guess.
It's not Aisling?
It's the only character that you play.
Well, I did play Balak briefly. Lazarus was my favorite.
Begins with an A, ends with an Azarus. Begins with an L, ends with an... Never mind.
Yeah.
She was thinking Aisling. Azlarus.
No, I don't like Aisling.
Who are you playing now?
Lazarus. Balak came onto the scene, and I thought Balak was pretty cool. Just kind of lost interest.
Well, I guess we could talk about Balak, because we've made some adjustments to his abilities, which haven't been seen yet.
We have switched his E and ult, so Headshot is now the ult. Premium Powdered Bullets is now E, or his third ability. Headshot is now a single target, so no more charging, no more channeling to get the charges. It's now a single target, it does damage, it's a percentage of your attack damage, it starts at over 100% and scales, and it silences the target. And then Premium Powdered Bullets is now a toggled self-buff, so whenever that is active, it will chew up mana with each shot, but each shot does splash damage, very similar to Cytherea's Spiritual Blast.
What else have we got? Anything that we talk about right now that goes out this week is going to probably be in the community's hands.
We got a new boss in our PvE instance, so it's going to be a new scary creature for you to interact with when you get to the end of the level, and he's going to have some really cool abilities and effects firing off, and he's definitely going to throw in some new encounters that are going to be a bit more challenging than what our players are used to.
Yeah, there's a bit of a learning process, on the development side, but we definitely want to make this map a challenge. It's not meant to be a cakewalk. Do not expect it to be Care Bear nerfed, but it will be significantly less frustrating, I guess, than it is right now. I think the missing layer of our persistence has finally been implemented with this latest patch, and that is the artifact screen. Artifacts are... Every Immortal has their own artifact page, just like they have their own discipline tree. And artifacts are persisted items that give very minor stat boosts, but those stat boosts are always on as long as you have the artifact equipped. So now that we have a UI button for the artifact library, you can either click that button, or you can hit U. You'll notice that we have 5 different artifact types, and there are corresponding slots for each of those types within your artifact build. We're also in the process of kind of doing an overall balance pass on that map. So we're basically, our goal is to alleviate that initial push at that first T-junction. And again, speaking on scaling difficulty, the current tutorial, I say that loosely, I'm making air quotes, tutorial map that we have, we'll be doing a pass on the bots that spawn in there so that map is truly a bit easier. That map is meant to be enter the map, take your time, practice map.
And a big problem that a lot of new players have coming into MOBAs is they come in and if it's a new game, they don't know the abilities, they hop into a PvP match, and they're not using their abilities to the best of their power. So now they have a chance to actually use it in a non-competitive setting. It's a little bit more relaxed. People can get familiarized with their abilities and start to use them before. So it's a nice way just to warm yourself up for a new character, either a new person or an experienced player, just to hop in. You're still going to earn your currency, so if you win, you're still going to get a reward for it, just like you would in PvP. So it's a great way just to learn new characters.
We have a community question here from Dictator. He says, you have like 1VE and 5VE, and it's harder as you get more people in the game. Is that true? Like 5v5s are way harder than 2v2.
There's more opportunity for more skill on a team, and there's also the inverse. There's more opportunity for less skill, because there's a lot more place to spend. There's a lot more going on.
5v5 is really where ultimately the fun is.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's the main game mode of this genre.
Until we introduce 10v10.
Oops.
Dum dum dum.
Did we let that slip?
Oh, I've mentioned it before. I have plans.
Are we serious?
I'm serious. I
We're
have
for
plans.
reals right now. We are for reals.
You play for 8 hours and then you have to be tagged out. Yeah.
I'm level 20 Lazarus. Tag in level 1 Kyrie.
Right.
I want to mention that Game Replays has been one of our major community fan sites, and they've put together a really cool little guide. We also promoted the Game Replays tournament, which is on July 17th. We're giving away some Petrichor coins, including t-shirts and mouse pads and whatever we can find in the swag closet.
Life-size Tatiana cardboard cutouts.
Yep.
The
Just
3
possible.
open beta skins.
The free open beta skin is the Psychozen King of Bling. So he's a golden, blingful.
Rolling on 22s.
And then it becomes exclusive once we commercially launch. You will not be able to buy that skin. But if you took part in open beta, you will get to play that skin.
All the closed beta participants will have it too.
Yep,
right?
and everyone that took part in closed beta is grandfathered into open beta.
We also got some, given the current holidays, or previous holidays, we have some patriotic skins coming in for Lazarus as well.
What we decided to do with Lazarus with the banners is, this is actually based off of an idea provided by one of our community members on the forum. We have some flags. Some flags for people's countries of origin. We're just starting out with 3 for now. We'll see how popular this is, and if it catches on, we'll definitely incorporate more and probably even introduce us into other characters.
Yeah, I guess to wrap it up, we always appreciate the community's feedback, and we've been hammering this home in closed beta quite often, trying to respond to the community feedback in the forums. Anybody who's posted issues, problems, had questions about a certain immortal and their balance.
You guys in the community should know that we do read just about every single community post.
And now that we're in open beta, you guys have the opportunity to actually provide more feedback up front.
Visit the forums as well to ask your questions about the game. That may also be answered on podcasts just like this one. The Rise of Immortals community can also be found at facebook.com/Rise of Immortals and twitter.com/Rise of Immortals.